Hi Leo, welcome to your extended week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Leo, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So, as you can see, I've just thrown a card on the floor, or two cards actually. They've just jumped straight out. So those are going to be your first two cards out. They're face down, so I don't know what they are. All right, so this week you've got the Hermit and the Star. Very interesting pairing. So let me pull this off, right? So you get two keys to the week, right? So as you can see there, the Hermit is holding a lantern with a light of a star in it. And the light in the Hermit's lantern is the light of the star, right? So this is very interesting that they would come up. So what this suggests to me is, over the course of this next 2 weeks, there is going to be a powerful moment of realization. This could be a time where you're maybe feeling a little bit more pensive. This could also be a time where an idea starts to come to you fully formed, or maybe something that only you can feel, only you can see really starts to shape up within you. And this could be a part of your own journey. This could be, you know, whatever your specific journey is. There's a sense here that this next fortnight or over this next 2 weeks for you, you're really starting to understand what your path looks like, where it is that you're supposed to be going, how it's supposed to unfold for you. And it might not necessarily make sense to other people. It may, and when I say to other people, it might not make sense to some of the people that you're currently tied to. What this does suggest is that as of this next 2 weeks, like so moving forward from here, don't be surprised if people start to fall away. Don't be surprised if people start to be removed from your circle, from your life, whether this is friends, whether it's colleagues, maybe even a family member or two. Like, and it's not to say that, you know, there's arguments and falling out or whatever. It's not about that. It's just literally that the vibrational match is no longer there. And what this suggests to me is that this newfound sense of self that you're coming into, this new revelation of self, this new refinement process that is unfolding within you and around you, is really upgrading and up-leveling your skills, your psychic awareness. It's also up-leveling your goals, your missions, your dreams, the things that you're really starting to reach for. Your own bigger and higher ideals are starting to really come into focus, right? The Hermit goes in search of, right? Will go into the dark spaces and places with his lantern to seek something out, right? That self-imposed hermeticism, where he'll pull himself out of the world to make himself still and quiet enough, right? And with just that guiding light of the star, that energy of hope, that I know there's something more here. And the star card opens it up to the cosmos, where the cosmos shines down and says, for your trust, for your wisdom, or knowing to pull yourself out, to strip yourself back, to make yourself quiet and still enough, I'm going to offer you hope. I'm going to offer you gifts, blessings, abundance, and provide you with a sense of security that can only come from things or people that truly resonate with you at that level. Your higher goals and ideals are now coming into focus like never before, right? And it's really interesting because this suggests to me that this next 2 weeks is going to be it's going to be a fortnight of revelation for you. And what this says to me is, when I say revelation, it's like, oh my gosh, big massive shocks. It's more like a keen, deep sense of knowing that really brings clarity, sharpness of vision and focus to your goals, to your hopes, your dreams and wishes. They start to really become you know, they're no longer goals, hopes and wishes. They're now starting to happen. And I think this could be a fortnight or a couple of weeks where you look at things and you say, wow, all of the things that I wanted are actually here. All of the things that I want to do or that I want to create are actually shaping up around me in front of my very eyes. Maybe it's not happening in the time span or the sequence that I would like, but it's here and it's real. It's here now, right? Which is phenomenal. Okay, so for those of you that have been with me for all of this year and beyond, I know there's a lot of you Leos that are ride or dies that have been with me from the start, and it means the absolute world. I send you so much love and so much blessings for everything that you have helped me achieve over the course of this year and, you know, the life of this channel. For those of you that are new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and this resonates, hit that subscribe button, right? Stay with me a little longer and into the new year to see what other things we might be able to create and dream together. So with that said, whatever you do or don't celebrate, from my heart to yours, I truly hope you have a wonderful holiday season and an amazing completion to this year and a brilliant start to the next one. It looks like we might have. All right, so your first card that fell out was the Son of Cups. So this is actually the Knight of Cups in this deck. It's the R Black deck. I'm not sure if there are any left. I know it was a limited run, but if you wanted to get them, that's where you find them. And the fact that you've got this in your actions and options, this suggests to me that you are answering an opportunity, a call, right? So this is maybe somebody reaches out to you to say, look, I want to do this with you, or you know what, we'd really like you on board for this, this and this. There are new, fresh opportunities opening up for you, some of which are going to take you far and wide, some of which are probably going to take you out of your comfort zone. It is the Knight of Cups, so for me, this usually represents offers and opportunities that are solid, things that can be counted upon, right? And I absolutely love this for you because there's a sense here, not only of self-acceptance, but there's a sense of coming into the things that were always destined for you that may have been delayed, right? So this is that time where whatever has been on the other end of the doors that you've knocked, or the places that you've gone seeking and haven't found it, this next 2 weeks is going to illuminate all of this for you. And by following these paths, this is when they truly open up. Very, very excited, my ascendant brothers and sisters. For your communications and conversations, you have the Ace of Wands, right? This is a powerful time of communication and connection, right? This is likely as well over the course of the next 2 weeks. It wouldn't surprise me if there are messages, you know, flying at you, ideas, you know, maybe even new opportunities that you hadn't even considered that you wanted until they show up for you over the course of this week. There are new paths, new avenues, and new directions opening up for you. And there's the solidifying and the defining, right? So, you know, like if you're like me and you wear glasses, like I'm currently looking at myself, I can see me, but I'm kind of blurry, right? Whereas when I put these on, they all come into sharp focus. I can see the lines, I can see the clarity, I can even see my beard, right? That's what this next fortnight is going to do for you. And some of the stuff that comes in through communication, through conversation, is going to be ideas. It's going to be you tapping into the creative flow and daring to dream to go in new directions, which is very, very exciting. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, the Ace of Wands, this is about you telling yourself, I want something different, and I'm going to dare to dream and hope to have that difference, right? When it comes to the job that you do, the work that you do. For some of you, this could be a promotion. For some of you, this could be maybe you're getting more free reign in the job that you do. Maybe you ask for more responsibility. Maybe you ask for, you know, your peers or your colleagues or your superiors to grow you, right, as a professional in your field. And now these opportunities show up for you, or they start to clearly come into being. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, this is a fresh start. And I got to be honest with you, because the Star card is involved here, I don't think you know what this is yet. I kind of get the feeling that like you've got an inkling, you kind of know that it's going to be good, but you haven't really got that detail. And this next 2 weeks is going to start to really clearly focus and define some stuff to you, to the point where you're like, Wow. Okay, this is real. Like this is happening. There's going to be a lot of revelation this week across the board. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, this is you tapping into the energy of, more importantly, fun, enjoyment, dynamism. This is finding pleasure in the everyday, right? Daring to enjoy your life. And I say that for all Leos, whether you're a sun, you're a moon, you're ascendant, whether you work, whether you don't, whatever case may be. This is about you tapping into the joy of feeling, the joy of living from the heart space. That's what Leo is all about, right? And the fact that you've got this Ace of Wands, I kind of get this feeling that a lot of you are going to start to figure out, it's like you remember your roar. Do you know what I mean? Like lions roar, you know, like they've got that thing, right? That presence. And this week, it looks like this fortnight from here on in, that looks like you're going to be finding out how to tap back into that. For your love and relations, you have the Mother of Pentacles, which is actually the Queen of Pentacles. So for those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, this is all about how you grow your potential, your collective resources. You've got this underneath that Knight of Cups, which really in a way suggests that you are going after something. And it's like, this time you're not holding back, and it's not like you're charging in and any of that. It's like slowly, steadily, patiently, I'm going to work towards making this my reality, right? There's this, you know, this relentless kind of driving force behind you that is pulling you in a direction that, like I said, maybe only you can see this, maybe only you can feel it, but that trust in yourself is going to need to be so strong, right? So hold on to it. For those of you that are single, I mean, I've got to be honest, there is potential here. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles would usually be an earth sign person, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. Do you know what? I'm just come back into the moment, Raf. Sorry, I had a little, just disappeared off for a moment there. Yeah. This is about really, I mean, getting after the options that present themselves. And the Queen of Pentacles is all about proliferation, right? So this suggests that there could be several offers that come in over the next couple of weeks, or as a result of some of the things that open up for you over the course of the next 2 weeks. Yeah, eyes on the future, people. For your money and materials, you've got the Nine of Swords. If I'm honest, with such an awesome spread here, it feels like you're worrying for the sake of worrying. All right, you've got this underneath the Ace of Wands. Enjoy it, right? Whatever it is, whether it's food, whether it's clothes, whether it's wine, whether it's travel, whatever it is, enjoy it. This is a time to be embodied. This is a time for you to just enjoy what you have. You can worry about stuff later, all right? Now, this isn't me saying to you, yeah, just go mad, you know, max out every single credit card you've got. I don't have any personally. I just, I know myself well enough to know. Don't do it. All right, but this could be a week where maybe you're in your head about what you're spending and all the rest of it. Don't be. Whatever you need is going to make its way to you, and more importantly, it may be more than that. All right, so when it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is going to be your very often it's your shins, your skin, and your nerve. No, I'm lying. Very often this is your upper extremities, so your arms, your hands, your fingers. Just be careful with those this week, especially like if you're boozing and schmoozing. You know, just watch out for knocks and trips and stuff. Other than that, though, no serious health issues here. And then when it comes to your home and environment, I mean, it kind of looks like the biggest stress is that you're very much in your head. And I kind of feel like this is about impatience, all right? So I'll say this to you. This week, like, this stuff is going to happen. But remember what I said, it's slow, it's steady, it's unfolding. It's not, you know, oh, bam, I've had this idea, or the opportunity has shown up and now it's going to give me everything all in one. It's not that. Think of this as a spiral, right? You're going to get the spark, and then it's just going to continually open up and evolve. It's like a flower, right? They don't just come up fully formed. They open up, they take time to express that beauty. That's what this next fortnight is trying to teach you. And then for your new moon message, so we've got new moon on the 2nd of January. Okay, that one clearly wanted out. Your new moon message is the gate 33 and looking back, right? So this is a really powerful card. The first thing that I notice here is the 33 energy. What that always says to me is that you have this, what shows up for you over the next 2 weeks, over the next fortnight, has, or should I say, as a result of this new moon, has unlimited potential. That's what 33 represents, unlimited potential. But it's just potential. It has to be shaped. It has to, something has to be done with it, right? And as long as you're willing to walk that path, as long as you're willing to dedicate yourself to it, what you can achieve or create could be truly spectacular. The dragonfly is a symbol of immortality, but for me, they're actually symbols of combining the earth and the air and water, right? This is about combinations. And this suggests to me that this new moon is really going to see you recreating yourself as you're going to be from here on in. So set some intentions around who you choose to be when that new moon hits, all right? And then the looking back energy of this is, for some of you, this might be something from your deep past. This might be an old hope, an old wish, an old goal. Maybe something that you once, maybe you convinced yourself as you got older, yeah, that's impossible, it's never going to happen. Well, I'm here to tell you, the chances are that it may very well happen, and in ways or time frames that you are unaware of, all right? So remain open is what I want to say to you. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic next 2 weeks and an end to the year. I truly wish you all of the best. Thank you so much for all of your support. Take care, and I will see you soon.